It's that time of the week when we work to separate fact from fiction and sift through the stories that make their way online and around social media. Welcome to The Proof, powered by Africa Check. Today, we head to the continent's most industrialized economy, which is heading for one of its most competitive elections in years. As South Africa prepares for what could be its most critical election in 3 decades, a whisper from the past has re-emerged on social media, haunting the hearts of voters. Could it be true that a vote not cast is also a vote for the ruling party? Is this tale rooted in reality, or is it merely a phantom of misinformation? Let's uncover the truth together. Africa Check's researcher, Kirsten Cosser, is here to guide us through the intricacies of this myth. Thank you for joining me, Kirsten.
Thanks for having me, Dashen. It's a pleasure to be here.
Kirsten, the story making the rounds that the vote of anyone who doesn't vote is automatically given to the ruling African National Congress is not a new one. Please take us into the origins of this persistent rumor and its recent resurgence on social media amid South Africa's upcoming election fervor.
Sure. So this idea actually goes back more than a decade on social media. And now, as the country prepares to go to the polls in May, it's reemerged again. So basically, the rumor is that if someone doesn't vote, their uncast vote automatically goes to the ruling party, which is the ANC, the African National Congress. But this isn't true, despite how persistently popular it's been.
All right, let's take this a bit further. So what evidence did Africa Check uncover regarding the validity of this claim?
So we looked at South Africa's Electoral Act of 1998, and neither this act nor any amendments or anything make any provision for uncast votes to be automatically allocated to any political party. We can also look at historical voter turnout data from the Independent Electoral Commission. So in 2019, in the elections, about 9 million registered voters actually abstained from voting, but these non-votes didn't translate into support for the ANC, right? So only valid votes cast on election day contribute to the final results. And the IEC has already also confirmed this directly as well.
Kirsten, let's take a break here. Now, when we come back, we'll focus on the implications of such misinformation around voting. Stay with us.
I know say you bother you. They always bother me too sometimes, but until I don't know I don't say nothing there where I go dey worry myself about. Wetin be fact checking? Fact checking na the process where they say they check for fake story. I like how that one takes sound. When you say they check, fact checking, I mean say they check. Well, let's get to the matter of the story. What is fact checking? Fact checking is the process whereby you fact check information, you verify information, whether they are correct or incorrect before you send them to other persons or before you share them to your loved ones, to your friends, to your family members, or even to people you don't know at all.
Thank you for staying with us. This is The Proof, powered by Africa Check. Today we're diving into the murky waters of election misinformation and disinformation. There are over 27 million eligible voters in South Africa's 2024 general elections scheduled for end of May. But a persistent piece of fake news could have consequences for the elections. Africa Check's Kirsten Cosser is with me as we look at this. Now, Kirsten, given this evidence, can we definitively conclude that failing to vote does not benefit the ruling party, which is the African National Congress in this case?
Yes, we can. So the evidence unequivocally refutes this idea. And it may have originally come from a sort of misunderstanding of a different argument that people who choose not to vote for whatever reason are somehow benefiting the ruling party by not voting against them, rather than the idea here that your uncast vote actually automatically goes to the ruling party. But there are issues with that argument as well.
Kirsten, what implications does the persistence of this myth, this fake news, hold for South Africa's democratic process?
Well, perpetuating this idea can erode public trust in the electoral system, and it ultimately undermines democracy, right? And this underscores how crucial it is for citizens to be properly equipped with accurate information so that they can make these informed decisions when it comes to the voter booth.
Absolutely. Please give our viewers some advice on how to identify and sort fact from fiction amidst the flurry of information circulating during election season.
Well, the public can verify information from reputable sources like independent electoral bodies, credible news outlets, and also fact-checking organizations like Africa Check and others, but also approaching information on social media and in the public debate more generally with this sense of skepticism is really an invaluable tool to be able to navigate what is often sort of a really complex political landscape.
Thank you for those invaluable insights, Kirsten. And to our viewers, remember, skepticism is your ally in the pursuit of truth. If you have comments or a claim you want us to fact check, tweet at AfricaCheck_NG. Follow News Central on our social media platforms. We are at News Central TV. And you can check out our website. It's www.newscentral.africa. Stay informed, stay vigilant. Until next time, I'm Dashen, Usman, signing off.